Welcome dear students to the lecture series of Basic Electrical Engineering BEE. The subject code is ECE 101. I am Dr. Richa Sharma, Assistant Professor in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, Punjab University, Patiala. In this lecture, we will discuss what is resistance, what is Ohm's law, analyzing sample circuits with Ohm's law, different formula relationships between voltage, current, resistance and power, series resistance circuit, then parallel resistance circuit, and how current flows in a parallel circuit, how current flows in series and parallel connections, and in the last assignment, find the value of the resistance in the given circuit. So, we all are discussing these things one by one. First of all, the definition of resistance. What do you mean by the resistance? Resistance, it may be defined as the property of a substance due to which it opposes or restricts the flow of electricity, that is electrons, through it, as shown in the diagram. It opposes the flow of the electrons. Which opposes the flow of electron is called resistance. There are laws of resistances. The resistance R offered by a conductor depends on the following factors. It varies directly as its length L. It varies inversely as the cross-section area of the conductor. It depends on the nature of the material. It also depends on the temperature of the conductor. This shows the resistance equation. R, capital R is resistance, rho L upon A. Rho is resistivity, L is the length of the wire, A is the area, cross-sectional area. So, this is the formula. Rho, resistivity, depends on the material of the wire. Ohm's law. The ratio of potential difference V between any 2 points on a conductor to the current flowing between them is constant. Means V upon R, I is equals to R, provided the temperature of the conductor does not changes. This shows the relationship between voltage and current and resistance. V upon I is equals to R. This is explained by the triangle law, in which in the triangle we are having the three parameters V, I and R. When we want to find the value of the V, then it is equals to I into R. When we want to find I, it is V upon R. When we want to find R, it is V upon I. So, any value means we can find out voltage, current or resistance by using these three formulas. How we analyze simple circuit with Ohm's law? Look at this simple circuit in which a battery, which is a voltage source, equals to E, and a bulb which is having some resistance R shown in the circuit. The current is flowing as shown by the arrows. In this, we want to find the relationship between voltage, current and resistance. In next diagram, we are having a battery of voltage 12 volt. We want to find out the value of current and the value of resistance is given. In the circuit, we want to find the value of I. So, we know that I is equals to E upon R. 12 upon 3 is equals to 4 amperes. So, the value of this current, the current flowing in the circuit is 4 amperes. Similarly, in the next, we are having the battery of 36 volt, current of 4 amperes, and we want to find out the value of the resistance. As we know, R is equals to E upon I. 36 upon 4, it is 9 ohm. So, the value of this resistance is 9 ohm. So, in this way, we can find out the value of the resistance. Next, the current is given, the resistance is given, but we have to find out the value of the voltage. We know that E is equals to IR. I is 2 ampere, R is 7 ohms. So, the value of voltage is 14 volts. So, in this way, we can find out the value of current, resistance and voltage using Ohm's law. This diagram shows the relationship between voltage, current, resistance and power. This shows the relationship of power. When we want to find out the power, when we are having voltage and current, the formula is V into I. When we are having resistance and current, then it is R into I square. When we are having voltage and resistance, this is V square upon R. Similarly, for voltage, it is R into I, P upon I, under root P into R. For resistance, it is V upon I. It can be V square P, it can be P upon I square. Similarly, for current, it is V upon R, P upon V, under root P upon R. So this is the relationships which are used for the numericals, for finding the values of voltage, resistance, current and power. So in the next slide we will discuss what do you mean by the series resistance circuit. Series circuit is when the resistances are connecting one after the other, R1, R2 and R3 connecting with each other. The first point of R is connecting, end point of R1 is connecting to the starting point of R2 and end point of R2 is connecting to the starting point of R3, and voltage V1 in R1, V2 in R2, V3 in R3. So every resistance is having different voltage flow in the resistance, and the current flowing in the circuit is I. Or current is same in all the resistances R1, R2 and R3. This shows that R up to R A to B we are having voltage V1, B to C we are having V2, C to D we are having V3, and current I is constant. We can write it as the total voltage. This voltage V is equals to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Voltage in R1, voltage in R2 and voltage in R3. We know that V is equals to IR. The total resistance of this circuit is R. So we can write it IR is equals to IR1, IR2 and IR3. And I is common in all, is constant and common. So it can be written as R is equals to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So this is the relationship for the series resistances. If we are having a large number of resistances, it is R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4 up till Rn. This is for the conductance. 1 upon G is equals to 1 upon G1 plus 1 upon G2 plus 1 upon G3. Means we know that R is equals to 1 upon G. So this is 1 upon G is equals to 1 upon G1 plus 1 upon G2 plus 1 upon G3. If we want to find out the conductance, this formula works. If we want to find out the resistance for series, this formula will works. This shows how the current flows in a series circuit. This shows the total current is 2 ampere and we are having the 3 resistances connected in series. So when current flows in resistance 1, the current is I1 and its value is 2 ampere. When it moves to resistance 2, the current is I2 and its value is again 2 amperes. Similarly, in resistance 3, I3, the value is 2 amperes. So the same current is flowing in the series circuit. Parallel resistance circuit. Resistors are said to be connected together in parallel when both of their terminals are respectively connected to each terminal of the other resistor or the resistors. This shows the diagram of the parallel resistance circuit. R1, R2 and R3 are in parallel with each other and all the terminals are connecting to one wire and the other terminal is connecting to other wire. The current flowing in R1 is I1, in R2 is I2, and in R3 is I3. So different currents are flowing in R1, R2 and R3. But the voltage in all three resistances is same. The 12 volts is in R1, same in R2 and same in R3. So I is equals to I means total current is equals to I1 plus I2 plus I3. Here we write I is equals to I1 plus I2 plus I3. We know that I is equals to V upon R, so it can be written as V upon R1 plus V upon R2 plus V upon R3. As voltage is same, so we are denoting it by V. So put these values in this equation, so it will become V upon R is equals to V upon R1 plus V upon R2 plus V upon R3, and if we simplify this, it will become 1 upon R1 is equals to 1 upon R 1 upon R is equals to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. So this is the formula for parallel resistances. If we are talking about the conductances in parallel, then it is G is equals to G1 plus G2 plus G3. So these are the main characteristics of a parallel circuit. Same voltage acts across all the parts of the circuit. Same voltage is flowing in all the resistances. Different resistors have different currents, individual currents, they are having different currents. As I1 is flowing in this, I2 is in this, and I3. So all the branches are having different current. Branch currents are additive. Additive means summation. We can add all the currents I1 plus I2 plus I3. Conductance is additive. G is equals to G1 plus G2 plus G3, and also the power is additive. The power can be P is equals to P1 plus P2 plus P3. So this is about the resistance connected in parallel. This shows various parallel resistor networks. The resistances can be connected in parallel as shown in this figure. This shows how current flows in a parallel circuit. This diagram shows the flow of the current in the parallel circuit. This yellow dots shows that the flow total current, when it reaches this knob, the current is divided into three parts. Some part of the current is gone into R1, some into R2, and some one into the R3, and total comes here, again becomes a yellow color. So the current I is equals to I1 plus I2 plus I3. This shows how the current flows in parallel circuit. This shows how the bulbs are connected in parallel. When we are having three bulbs connected in parallel, all will glow as the voltage is same to all of the bulbs. But if one bulb is get fused, then the rest of the two bulbs will glow. This disconnection, the fuse of the second bulb, will not affect the working of these two bulbs. How circuit works in series and parallel connections. This shows the diagram for series when we are having three bulbs connected in series, and this shows the three bulbs connected in parallel. When all the bulbs are connected to each other, they all will glow in series. But if one bulb is disconnected, the circuit breaks, then the two bulbs will not glow. When one bulb dies, the circuit breaks, so all the light go out. No bulb will glow in case of series. But in the case of parallel, first all are working, so all are glowing. But if one center one is disconnected, then other bulbs will remain lighting, and they will not this bulb will not affect the working of other two bulbs. So this is the difference between the working of series circuit and the parallel circuit. In series, if one is disconnected, the whole circuit will stop. But if in the case of parallel, if anyone is not glowing, but the other are working as in the same way. So this is the assignment. This assignment is based on the Ohm's law as well as series parallel circuits. In this you have to find out the values of series parallel circuits. You have to find out the values of total resistance or current or voltage. This is question 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Hope you like this video. If you like my videos, I will give you more lecture series on basic electrical engineering. Do subscribe my YouTube channel for more videos. Thank you so much.